계신 여러분.
Okay, so all we need is a theme. And
Breaking news tonight.
Couple number 1 from Atlanta, Georgia, met while attending Penn State. Married for 13 years. They love having fun together, and that's how their family went TikTok viral. Ingrid and Earl. Couple number 2 from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, met in college during a hurricane. Married for 14 years. They love to travel the world and eat at the best restaurants. Terrell and Ebony. From Downingtown, Pennsylvania, couple number 3 met at Victoria Brewing Company. Married for 6.5 years. They enjoy scenic drives together, Trishonda and Justin. And with your host from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, met while working together. Married for 10 years, they enjoy their family morning walks, Chris and Zahraa Mouzon.
Welcome to the Fun and Marriage Game Show!
All right, everybody. Welcome to the Fun and Marriage Game Show, guys. We are your hosts, the Mouzons. We're excited to share our introductory to marriage as a game show, guys. We're excited to have these couples on, and let's get started with the show, babe.
It's gonna be super fun. We are so excited. Thank you guys for being a part of this fun and marriage show where we can come, meet, compete, and have fun. So first thing we're gonna do is have the ladies leave the room so we can ask the husbands their questions, and that will include me. I will leave also because I guess we are going to play along with you guys. So ladies, let's go have a drink somewhere or something, and the men can go ahead and get quizzing.
Gentlemen, it's a pleasure to have you. We're going to dive right in. I'm going to ask these questions specifically about your wife. Answer them to the best of your knowledge and see what your wives would answer when they come back, okay? So we're gonna go say the answer briefly out loud, give it some context, and then write it down on your paper. We'll share it, all right? So here we go. Question number 1. If your wife could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
On a beach.
On a beach. Got it. Write it down. Terrell, what would you say?
I was gonna say on the water, on the beach for sure.
Write it down. There we go, on the water. Justin?
Panama.
Okay, Panama, specific. You guys have conversations about that place, huh? I could tell.
Yes. Yep.
I could tell.
Yeah.
I could tell. Good stuff. All right, so that's the first one. Write that down, gentlemen. Switch to another piece of paper. We're gonna go into question number 2. If your spouse had to eat one food for the rest of their life, what would they choose? Earl, on you.
Coffee.
Coffee. Coffee addict, Tug. Got it. Write it down. Terrell, what do you say?
Man, this is hard. You know my wife's a chef. You know what? I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna say lobster.
Lobster. Good question. Good answer. Justin, what do you think?
It's a really good question as well. I can think of 3 possible answers, but I'm going to go with ramen.
Word.
That is a good one. All right. So that's the second question. You wrote it down, gentlemen. Now we're going to go into question number 3. If your wife got in a minor car accident, what would her likely first reaction be? A, cry. B, call you. C, get angry and cuss or yell. D, stoic and unemotional.
It's gonna be call me.
Call you. Got you. Good.
All right. I got 2 answers, but I'm saying if it's a minor car accident, she cussing first.
Good stuff.
I'm on the wing. I'm going to the limb here.
We'll see what she says when she comes back. Justin, what do you got?
It's hard between A and B, but I'm gonna say B. I'm gonna go with B. Call me.
B, call you. All right. Write it down. There we are. Gentlemen, call your wives, have them come back in the room. So we're back. Ladies, it's your turn you're gonna answer what you think your husband responded to these questions. What do you think your husband responded to these questions? All right, so we're gonna go with question number 1. We're gonna start with Earl and Ingrid. Then we're gonna come to Terrell and Ebonique, and then to Trishanda and Justin. All right. So, Ingrid, this is for you. This is what we asked Earl. If your wife could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? What do you think Earl answered for you?
An island.
Island.
I don't know what specific island, but I'm gonna just say an island somewhere near the water.
And what was your answer, Earl?
On a beach.
On a beach.
Yeah,
Hey,
that'll
that'll
count.
count. That's a point. Good job. Look at y'all. There we go. 1 point. Well, we're giving you 5 points per. So nice job on that one. Is that something you guys talk about a bunch? Like just laying on the beach?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Love it. Love it. All right. Terrell and Ebonique. Same question. Ebonique, what did Terrell say when I asked him if your wife could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? What'd he say?
He definitely said on the beach.
On the beach, on the water.
There we go. Nice job. Nice job. Look at that. I see we got some people that want to hang out on the island, huh? In the sun. It's a good place.
Hey, Mina.
Look at it back there. Look at it back there. Trishanda, this one's for you. How did Justin answer that same question? If your wife could live anywhere, anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Probably in Panama with my family.
And what did you say, Justin?
We didn't write big enough.
I didn't.
It says Panama. That's right. Panama.
Fair.
There it is. Panama. Nice job. Look at that. All the couples. See, it wasn't that hard. You guys know each other.
What did you say? So I do mine now?
I mean, what I think you would say,
I
would-
think he would say
an island is what I
island. Okay.
think. I didn't give them my answer, but
Okay,
that's what
got
I
it.
think you would say.
Because I would be more
Island-
specific. Like
Island,
Fiji.
Fiji. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Fiji.
yeah.
That's right. That's right.
I've only said that 1.9 million times.
The show's not about us. It's about you. It's
Fiji.
about you. Relax.
It's like leave so close.
Fiji is definitely on the list.
Real island life.
Gotcha. So all of you guys got that question right. So congratulations on that one. Let's go to question number 2. Question number 2 said, if your spouse had to eat one food for the rest of their life, what would they choose? Ingrid, what did Earl say for you?
It can't be candy. Breakfast.
Yes.
Breakfast.
Breakfast.
Nothing specific, but breakfast food.
But breakfast
Okay.
food. All right, Earl, what was your answer?
IHOP.
Said coffee.
Coffee. Oh my God, that could be considered.
No, wait. I'm confused. What was the question?
It said if you could choose
For me
one
or him?
for you.
You.
Oh, I thought it meant for him. I messed up.
Either way, he said coffee because apparently you're a coffee lover. Or
Yes.
you would.
I don't like to admit it, but I guess I'm addicted.
Yeah.
Most
Yeah.
people are.
Coffee is amazing.
That's the first step.
Awesome. Ebonique, what did Terrell say for the same question? If your spouse had to eat one food for the rest of their life, what would it be?
Seafood.
Seafood.
Got lobster. Does that count?
Lobster, I think that counts. We'll give it to
All
you.
right, that's what
We'll
we're talking
give
about.
it
We
to
judging
you.
on we grading on the curve today.
We'll give it to you. We're lenient. We'll give it
By
to
the
you.
way, English is my second language, and I misunderstood the question, okay?
Well, you got a chance to redeem yourself on the third one, Ingrid, okay? We'll figure it out. Trishanda, same question. What did Justin answer for you as far as the food you would eat for the rest of your life if you had to choose?
Probably like Asian food.
Asian food.
That's very vast.
It is very good. It is,
Right
but
on the
so is
curve.
seafood. We said ramen.
You said ramen, so
Ramen is technically Asian.
Yes.
We'll give it to you on this one. So nice job on that. Nice job on that.
Our culinary asses are like.
Understood. But again, those are you guys got some great answers on that one. Let's go into the third question, the third and final question. It said there's a multiple choice, so Ingrid, pay attention on the English on this. Here we go. It said, if your wife got in a minor car accident, what would her likely first reaction be? A, would she cry? B, would she call you? C, would she get angry and cuss? Or D, would it be stoic and unemotional? What did your husband say?
ABC.
In that order.
I guess I should clarify. I guess we have to pick one of those, Ingrid. Just one.
Yeah,
would be
gotta
your
be specific.
Because I'm like,
Number two, I would call him.
Okay, you would call your husband. Earl, what did you say?
I mean, that's what I did.
He said he'd call him. Nice job.
Call me. You better call.
Well, it's
That's
good
what I
that you would call him. That's good. Ebonique Terrell, same question. If you got in that minor car accident, Ebonique, what did Terrell say would be your likely first reaction? Cry, call him, get angry or cuss, be stoic and unemotional.
cry.
T, what'd you say?
Gotta miss. I keep cussing.
He thought you were gonna start cussing right away. That's what he thought.
Not right away. I'm gonna cry first, and then I'm gonna cuss.
That's
I'm
that's
Jersey all the way, so I'm gonna cuss.
That's what I was hoping for. The Jersey. The Jersey was gonna be the initial reaction. I overthought it.
You overthought it. It's okay. It's okay. Shashonda, same question to you.
Yeah. Probably B.
B, which is call you. What'd you say? Said call you. Is that what it said? There it is. Call me. There we go. Nice job, guys. Nice job. So there we go. That is the end of the first round. Right now, the score. Earl and Ingrid 10 points because we're giving 5 points per. Earl and Ingrid 10 points. Terrell and Ebonique 10 points. Shashonda and Justin 15 points. You got all three of those right. Nice job in the lead. So that wraps up round one of our fun and marriage game.
Yay.
So
Before we go on to the next round two, where the husbands have to leave the room and the wives are answering the questions, we want to ask you guys just a couple of questions regarding marriage itself. I have one for Ingrid and Earl. You guys seem to always have such a great energy and spirit and like funness in your marriage between you guys, and I love that. I think I told you that before, Ingrid. But what do you think the secret to keeping fun and lightness in marriage?
Dang. That's the secret sauce.
God all intertwined in every bit, every part, every inch of our marriage, and it's really fun. And that's it. So it's just really a happy spirit, just having God in our marriage.
That's awesome.
That's real vague, though. That sounds real vague. I know. I think people just people think of God and think or godly people and they think boring, right? So I guess we're here to show you that godly people can be fun and bright and loud and we cuss because we're not perfect, you know what I mean? And we say, hey, God, forgive us. We know better. I'm working on it. Let me start again, because we got to start again every day, you know what I mean? So it's the same thing with marriage, you know, it's keeping it fresh, knowing that you're always becoming a better you and individually, and so then you become a better us together. So not keeping this, I'm not the same Ingrid I was when did we get married? I forgot. But anyways.
I'm glad that wasn't one of the questions. I'm glad when did you get married?
And I practiced that answer too. I was like, how many years has it been? No, but seriously, it's really just keeping it fresh and constantly reinventing yourself, because who doesn't get bored? I mean, no, seriously. Who doesn't get bored? So, you know, hey, babe, let's switch it up. You know?
So I think God is the answer. If you're looking for a worldly answer, a date.
Yeah.
I date my wife.
Yeah.
On a constant basis. I date her. So it keeps me fresh. It keeps me on my toes. It keeps me aware. And she looks good. That's it.
Well, he's not the most creative with all the ideas. So that's where I come in. So I have to look up, oh, let's do the waterfalls, babe. Let's do that. Yo, on this day, what you doing? All right, we going to the waterfalls. We doing the waterfalls. We all going to, oh, babe, I found a sanctuary. Let's do the sanctuary that day. So a lot of times, there is no perfect balance. There is no 50-50. You know what I mean? You just gotta know what your strengths are, play off each other, and keep working like that. So, and it works. You get frustrated. Nobody's perfect. So
that's right.
Play to your strengths, though. Right.
Play to your strengths. That's a big one.
Ooh, that is a good one, Ebony. I have a question for you two, Ebony and Terrell. What do you guys do to keep your romance alive?
Well, funny enough, we ensure we have date night. I was gonna say literally, yeah. Like,
how often is your date night?
Every week.
Every week.
Every week we go on a date. The same way, Earl said, like we date. So if we were dating, I'd be like every weekend, I'm trying to see you. I'm trying to spend some time with you, get to know you a little bit more. And we have rules for the date night. We can't talk about any kids. We can't talk about business, no nothing. We talk.
We have to switch off. So
I pick a night, and then she pick a night. And then I trick her into thinking that she didn't pick last week, and then I have to make her pick again when I'm not creative enough.
Yeah. I'm glad you fessed up.
I admitted it, yeah. So it's like, oh, no, I think it's your night again. But no, we date, like we really do, and then we schedule time also when we want to talk serious and business in the future and planning, and we put that in place too, because like you said, it's not a.
We have a business night. Business night on Wednesdays.
Wednesdays is business meeting.
Fridays is
date night. And everybody knows, even at work, they're like, all right, Terrell, you got to go. It's date night. And I purposely did that so that even they encourage me to get up out of there so that we can have some time together. So they always come in, hey, where you guys going for date night? So that's what we do.
That's awesome.
Oh man, I'm taking notes. Thank you.
I will say, to add to that, I be trying to do some extra stuff. I be trying to.
Yeah, I like, yeah.
Whatever, but
yeah.
I be trying to do some extra stuff. I be trying to like switch it up as far as the looks, and
it's fun. We have fun.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. One last question before we go to round two. Tashonda and Justin, what is one thing you love about each other? What's one thing you love about Justin, and what's one thing you love about Tashonda?
I'll go first. So one thing there's a lot of things I like about Tashonda, a lot of things I love about Tashonda, but what initially really attracted me to Tashonda, aside from anything physical, was just how intelligent and just knowledgeable about other groups of people, other countries, other parts of the world she really is. Very, very, very aware. Probably the most aware individual I've ever known of people different from herself.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's awesome.
Tashonda, what would you say?
I concur with that, by the way, Justin. I concur with that. She's taught me so many things.
Thank you.
She taught me how to eat with chopsticks, just like your daughter.
She taught Zamina for the first time how to eat with chopsticks. Yes.
She's so good at it. I would say for Justin, it's his open-mindedness and just willing to absorb and try new things and learn. Before we got married, one of the things, I'm very bold, and I told him up front, I was like, I will not marry a man who does not have a passport.
True story.
And Justin, we were just dating. It was the end of that week, Justin got his application.
Yeah.
He filled it out. He was like, okay.
He was here for it.
Good man.
I have to say that was the best ultimatum anyone has ever given me.
All I gotta do is get a passport. All I gotta do is get a passport. That's awesome.
That's awesome, you guys. Really great answers. We are also taking notes. This is good stuff. And this is what's great for other people to watch and be able to get some awesome insight into marriage, how to stay married, how to enjoy your marriage, how to love each other and grow with each other over time. So thank you for those answers. So we're going to get right into round two. So husbands, you can go take a walk. All right, first question for the ladies. What did your husband want to be growing up? Second question, does your partner prefer you with long hair, short hair, or it doesn't really matter at all? Third question, what were you most nervous about? Meeting your husband's family for the first time or introducing him to yours? All right, husband, come back. How did your wife answer this question for you? Earl, we'll go with you first. So we asked your wife, what did your husband want to be growing up? What did she answer?
A millionaire.
Oh, cool, okay. A millionaire. Ingrid? Basketball player.
Basketball player.
Every little black boy's dream from the Bronx. Come on. They don't say I want to be a millionaire. They don't. Little boys don't say that. Do they? Maybe nowadays, but not back then.
When you go up in the hood.
Ingrid, I can relate. I get it.
You're funny. All right, Terrell and Ebony. What did your husband want, or Terrell, sorry. What did Ebony answer to this? What did your husband want to be growing up?
So I'm answering, right? A basketball player.
She thought what she answered.
Yes.
A basketball player also?
Yeah, that's what she said.
All right, there we go. There we go.
She does it.
Good job. Awesome. Okay, Jashonda and Justin. What did your husband want to be growing up? What do you think Jashonda said, Justin?
Well, many, many moons ago, when I was in much better physical shape, I used to lift weights 6 days a week. Was really into it. I was really into wrestling back then when I was young. So I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark here and say professional wrestler.
Is that what it says? Yay!
I don't know why.
Yay! Good job, you guys.
If it was back in the day, that was a WWF wrestler.
Yeah, you're right.
So funny.
I just feel it's a professional one. I don't know.
All right, that's right. I almost forgot about Chris again. Okay. So
I should have let you forget.
I know.
Get on me.
No.
What would you forget?
All right, what did I answer to what you wanted to be growing up?
Chef.
Yep, that's what I answered. Easy breezy.
Breezy. Easy breezy.
All right, he always wanted to eat since he was a kid. Now he suddenly doesn't want to eat anymore, though. It's not right.
Because once you start realizing the things
Now
that
he
you're
just wants to
consuming,
drink all of his.
the things that you're consuming.
I don't know how you do this.
I'm trying to live a healthy, vital life
He doesn't
until
want
I'm 130.
He just started chewing.
And the food that we're eating is not helping us get to that life.
This is not the podcast. Move on.
You'll sit around by yourself.
This is not Perspective Podcast. Move on.
Listen,
Like a living mummy.
I'm joking.
I'm just sharing why I'm doing this. But anyway, it's not about me. It's about you guys. Go, let's go.
Okay, next question. All right, let's go back to Ingrid and Earl. So the question was, does your partner prefer you with long hair, short hair, or does it matter at all? Earl, what do you think Ingrid answered? Short hair. Ingrid?
Short hair don't care.
Short hair don't care. Awesome job. Yay. Okay, next one to Terrell and Ebony. So how did Ebony answer? Does your partner prefer you with long hair, short hair, or doesn't matter at all?
Well, she's never seen me with long hair because that was like when I was like 15. So I'm going to go ahead and say short hair. No, I have to answer.
Yeah,
Short hair.
His first language is English.
It's about
I'm answering, right?
I think that you prefer her.
Right.
Huh?
It's what your preference is.
Oh, I thought it was us. I was like long hair. My bad. I apologize. Look, I did not. I failed English once. I swear. I actually failed one time.
You and Ingrid.
I did. I'm not lying.
You and Ingrid. I was about to say you and Ingrid in the same class apparently.
Yeah, we were probably.
Of course.
Oh, okay. Do I prefer long hair, short hair? All right, I'm right. Your hair.
Long hair, short hair, or don't care.
Oh, it don't matter. It don't matter.
And that was my answer.
Okay. What was
Okay, yeah, it don't matter.
what was your answer, Ebony?
She said it don't matter.
It don't matter.
Yay!
It don't matter.
There you
Cut my hair
go.
off.
Yeah, I did her big chop.
He cut my big chop.
I did the big chop.
Hey, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, you did good. You did great. All right,
So,
Shonda and Justin. Does your partner prefer you with long hair, short hair, or it doesn't matter at all? What did Shonda answer?
Okay, so it's what I prefer for her hair.
What
Correct.
she thinks
Okay,
that
just
you
make.
would
see, that's what I should have did.
I
Justin. I
think-
should have
yeah.
clarified.
So I'm gonna go with long hair.
The panic in your face.
Long hair?
You know, got panic. Yeah. Okay.
Good job. And what did you think I said?
It don't matter.
Yep. That's the right answer.
Because
I
she
said
asked
it
me that
doesn't
question
matter.
every time she's doing
Yeah.
something to her hair.
I know.
Like long, short, doesn't matter.
We just do things.
Yeah, he's like, I don't care. He's like, just do something with your hair. I'm like, half of it is gone. Half is gone already. He's like, oh, very nice.
See, Justin gets mad when I style my hair. So like right now I have braids and he's like, why did you put it in braids? Leave your hair. And I'm like, yes, but it's a lot. It's a lot to do.
How cute. So cute. Okay, third question. And this back to Ingrid and Earl. What were you most nervous about? What did Ingrid say? Meeting your husband's family for the first time or introducing him to yours?
Or introducing me to her family.
So she was more
Nice.
nervous about that.
It-
Introducing
Yes!
him to his mom.
Take
There we
that. That's
go.
right. There you go. Winning.
The mom's Duke. You don't want to meet mom's Duke.
Yeah, she's a
Why-
crazy one.
Why were you nervous? Like, what did you think was gonna happen?
Cause
Me or him?
You, Ingrid. Yeah.
I was nervous. She don't like anybody, so I mean, there's no pleasing. So I was more nervous for him. How about that? It wasn't me that was nervous. I've been living with her, you know. I grew up with her, so it's more like, oh, I'm sorry, you got to learn how to deal with her now
I mean, mine
for the
was,
rest of your life.
mine was more. I was nervous because it was cultural. You know.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, it's a lot
African
of.
American going to trying to be with a Dominican. That's not traditional. So you want to.
A lot of culture clash.
You got to be culturally confident. Now I might be going into a war zone here.
Yeah. How did it turn out?
It's still turning.
It's
It's still turning.
some good times and bad times.
Oh, that's awesome. That's good. As long as they're turning.
Yeah.
Always, you know, you got to create your happy. You know, everybody's not going to be happy for you. So you got to create your happy.
That's right. That is
That's
right.
true.
Yes. All right. Next one is Ebony and Terrell. What were you most nervous about? Meeting your husband's family for the first time or introducing him to yours?
Terrell, what do you think Ebonique said in this question?
All right. I'm going to take the advice from Justin. I'm trying to understand the question for the first time. So was me, her answering and me? Like, was I more nervous or was she more nervous?
No.
I'm making sure. I'm trying to process. You know I'm a little slow, Chris. Come on, help me out.
Yes.
I'm trying to make sure I understand the question. I want to get this right.
The question was I don't know if you want to explain. The question
Go
was
ahead.
asked to Ebonique.
Okay.
What was she more nervous about?
Her. What is she nervous
What
about?
is she nervous about? Introducing you to them or
Her meeting my family?
her meeting you? Yeah, your family. There we go.
Okay, cool. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm in the back of the class. She was more nervous about me meeting her family.
What'd you say,
That's
Ebonique?
what I think.
Absolutely right.
All right. That's what I'm
All
talking
right,
about.
there we go. Did you write it down, Ebonique? Did you write anything down?
Yes.
She-
Yeah, I can show you.
Gotta show
She-
it for validation. I've been letting you slide.
I know, right?
I'm super competitive, so
Okay,
it's
here you
like
go.
she could have lied on all of
She
these.
wrote it in pencil. So-
Close enough.
I was like, okay.
But yeah.
You got it.
I didn't even know pencil
But
still existed. We found one though. She found it.
Bro got kids. That's where they come from. We get it. We get it. All right, good stuff.
All right, last question. Trishonda and Justin, what were you most nervous about? Meeting your husband's family for the first time or introducing him to yours? What did Trishonda say?
That's a pretty easy question. Her family's really easygoing, so she would have been more nervous about meeting my family, my mother in particular.
All right. Correct. Nice
Good
job.
job. Good job, you guys. So that is it. Let's look at the scoreboard. It looks like we have Trishonda and Justin who are the winners in
Nice.
first place.
You guys got every single question correct.
Yay!
Nice job.
That's that public school over here. Sorry.
You must have the same love language. So.
That's it.
Awesome job.
Yay! So we're not sending you guys on a trip around the world or anything, but we are going to be sending you guys a $20 gift card, hopefully to go on the start of a date night. We'll pay like a fifth of the day.
I'm going to cover at no drink.
It might cover parking, depending on where you go.
That's awesome.
Congratulations, you guys.
Thank you.
That was so fun. Terrell and Ebony, you guys came in at a close second, and Earl and Ingrid, you guys still came in at a close third. You guys are so awesome. This was such a great episode. We learned so much. And I'm sure you guys learned some stuff about each other too.
That's right.
Yeah, I need to go back to English class.
Those are some great takeaways. As always, guys, we appreciate you. And again, for people that are watching this, come check us out again next week. We're going to have another group of couples on where we can, again, have some fun in our marriages and start to talk over some of these fun things. So until next week, guys, we're going to sign off. We'll see you later. Take care.
Bye.